Good afternoon, and thanks for joining us. This is day 2 of the Coach McDowell Holiday Tournament. We've got up for you first today the boys' third place game between the Hornets of Twin Valley and the Raiders, the Hornets of Oxford and the Raiders of Twin Valley. 6:25 left in the first. Oxford leads 3-2, erase that lead. It is now Twin Valley by a score of 3-4. In yesterday's action, Twin Valley took on Kennerdale, and they lost in the 1 o'clock window. And Oxford were beaten by the Solanco boys in the 5 o'clock window, which landed both squads here in the third place game this afternoon. That's Schmidt with it. He works the Zymel. Zymel kick, Schmidt for 3 from the corner, will not go. Rebounds brought in there by Harrigal for Oxford. Harrigal got the start for today for the Hornets after coming off the bench in that loss yesterday. Hampshire threes off the mark. Rebounds brought in by Gray. Gray outlets quickly finds Knight. Knight scores 2 for the Raiders. Here's Marker with it now. He rained down threes in that first half against Solanco yesterday. I think he ended up with 19 points in that game. He cooled off quite a bit in the second half. 2-point layup is good from Kane. Pulls the Hornets back within 1. Schmidt to Knight now. Knight kicks, Zymel, corner 3, no good. Rebounds fought over, brought in by Marker. He's got Harrigal with him, keeps it himself. Now he's gonna back the ball out here. Cross court, Harrigal puts it in the floor. It's poked away from behind there by Schmidt. Last touch by Twin Valley. Will stay right here with the Hornets. Marker, Harrigal for 3. That one's too long. Rebound, floorboards brought in by Schmidt for the Raiders. Twin Valley heads the other way. Schmidt drives the basket, layup is good. Nice driving layup there from Schmidt. Got a foul away from the ball here. That's a blocking foul against Evan Myers for the Raiders. We got a backcourt violation there. Kane caught it in the front court and couldn't slow his momentum down. He stepped in the backcourt, creating the violation. Knight with it, Knight inside. He finds, that's a substitute for Twin Valley. Excuse me, that's Gray. Here's Gray looking to extend the Raiders' lead, and he does. They're up to 11, lead the Hornets by 6 here, early going. We'll have 4 games for you this afternoon and in the evening. First, we got the third place games, boys then girls. And then starting at 5, we'll have the 2 championship games for you. Solanco will be playing today in the 3 and 5 o'clock windows. The boys advanced the championship game yesterday, the girls did not. Corner 3 from Brower is good. First made 3 from Oxford in this one. They rained down threes upon Solanco in the first half of yesterday's game. Cooled off in the second. Inside, Zymel kisses off the glass, 4-2 for the Raiders. Assist goes to Evan Myers on that one. There was a nice find as Zymel was cutting to the hoop. And that's stolen by Schmidt. Here comes Carter Schmidt. All the way, hesitation move, lays in for two. Nice start by the Raiders, and that's going to prompt a timeout from Coach Key Mays and the Hornets. 2:58 left. Oxford 8, Twin Valley 15. Back underway, Kane's got it for the Hornets. In the corner, that's Hampshire with it now. He dribbles out, gets it back to Kane. Kane weaves through the Raiders' defense and scores two for the Hornets. Schmidt inside. Layup is good there from Matt Knight. Count the basket, and Knight's going to head to the line for one more. Assist came from Schmidt on that one. He's had a couple nice finds for the Raiders offense early on today. Substitutions for Twin Valley, Johnson and Drake. That's Evan Johnson and Eris Drake check in. Free throws no good from Knight. Rebounds controlled by the Hornets. Kane, Harrigal, corner three, won't go. Knight has the defensive rebound for Twin Valley. Schmidt to Johnson, Johnson to Knight. Gets into design, excuse me, that's Schmidt. Schmidt's entry pass is denied there by Hampshire from the Hornets, who's trying to get it inside to Drake. Substitution for Oxford, Baker is on. Baker started yesterday afternoon's game, but he's coming off the bench today. Zion Mulder, Schmidt. Schmidt's guarded here by Marker. Johnson and Knight. Inside to Drake. Drake's first one won't go. Second one is good. Doesn't look like anybody can answer Drake's size for Oxford right now. He's clearly the tallest player on the court. Shot's no good there from Kane. Inside to Drake, going back to the well. This time he kicks to Schmidt. Foul on the floor. Fourth team foul against Oxford. That's the first personal foul against Baker. Inside to Drake. No good, but Drake is fouled. Twin Valley's trying to exploit that size advantage we just talked about. .103 left in the first. Twin Valley by 9. First one from Drake. Won't go for him. Second one is good. Twin Valley's currently doubling up Oxford, 10-20. Hampshire, pull-up floater in the lanes, no good. Rebounds brought in by Johnson for Twin Valley. They're working the other way quickly. Here's Knight with it. Knight pulls up in the lane, no good. Too hard, hits back iron. Now Kane with it for the Hornets. Marker for three. That one is online and good. .25 seconds left. Let's see what Twin Valley chooses to do here. Schmidt fakes. Inside, finds a cutting Knight. That is pretty basketball. Another assist for Schmidt. Knight finishes at the rim. 3 seconds left. Oxford won't go. That's blocked by Knight at the buzzer. The shot from Baker was set back. So after 1 quarter of basketball action, Twin Valley 22, Oxford 13. We'll have the second quarter for you next. Second quarter starts with a missed layup there by Johnson. Here comes Oxford the other way quickly. Marker, floater in the lane, won't go. Rebounds controlled by Johnson and the Raiders. Johnson with pace, heads the other direction. Inside to Drake. Big man lays in for two. Give the assist to Evan Johnson there. Twin Valley's really been cutting apart this Oxford defense with good ball movement. Lots of assists on their baskets. Hampshire to Baker. Baker finds Kane. Poked away there by Johnson, and here comes Twin Valley again. 3-on-2 break. Johnson takes himself too hard off the glass, won't go. Rebounds controlled there by Hampshire. Hampshire turns, gets it to Marker. Oxford's gonna slow it down here. Marker for three, that's short. Rebounds brought in by Baker. Baker, one-hand floater, won't go. Here's Knight. Schmidt to the glass. That one came up short. Here's Hampshire. We're gonna have a timeout taken by the coach of Oxford, Keen Mays. 6:43 left in the second. Oxford 13, Twin Valley 24. Oxford inbounds. They go long with it, back to Marker into their own backcourt. Kane for three, no good. Long rebound comes out to Marker. Marker gets it to Kane here. Hampshire puts on the floor. Jump shot from the elbow is good. Oxford gets it back down to single digits. They trail by 9. Here comes Drake. His jumper in the lane won't go. Marker finds Hampshire behind the pass. Back to Marker. What an assist there from Hampshire. Schmidt with it now. Hands off to Knight. This is Proska on the court for Twin Valley. He finds Knight. Won't go from Knight. Corner shot there from Baker's no good. Schmidt guarded here by Marker. Now Schmidt drives, gets it to Knight. Knight's layup is good. Another assist for Schmidt. By my count, he's up to 4 in this one. Marker spins. Jump shot's good. He shoots over Knight. Shot's no good, but he is fouled on the play. Let's see who this one's called on. I think that's going to be called on Knight. Plethora of changes coming up for Twin Valley. They've got 3 players at the scorer's table ready to check in. First one from Marker's no good. All right, so our substitutions for Twin Valley: Zymel, Gray, and Myers, 3 starters back onto the court for Coach Proska. Second one from Marker is good. Rattles that one home. Pulls Oxford back within 8. Myers to Gray. Gray, another layup. That has been the formula for Twin Valley's lead. Assists leading to easy layups. Cutting apart this Oxford defense inside out. Marker dribbles, guarded by Myers. Corner is just Hampshire. Finds Harrigal inside eventually. I think it's poked away by Twin Valley. It will be their ball as they head the other direction. Lead by 10. Proska with it. Slows it down, gets it to Zymel. Gray, top of the arc. Proska fakes the shot. Corner instead to Myers. Johnson spins, back to Gray. Myers cutting, Zymel, tough shot, won't go for Zymel. Hampshire finds Harrigal, back to Hampshire. Hampshire cross-court pass, finds Brower. Now Marker with it. Marker for 3, online, good for Marker. Zymel lays in for 2. The lane just opened up for him. He took it himself, kisses off the glass, scores 2 for the Raiders. Shot is blocked there. I think it was Zymel that got the block. Second attempt from Marker's no good as well. Johnson hauls in the board. Here comes Zymel and the Raiders. Pass too strong. Skidded across the court. Didn't bounce up nice there for Myers. It'll be a turnover by the Raiders. A couple substitutions, one for each team. Knight's coming in, and it looks like Kane's coming in for Oxford. So Knight for Twin Valley, Kane for Oxford. Ball stolen away by Zymel. Picked Kane's pocket. Zymel finds Knight. Knight for two. Harrigal to Hampshire. Hampshire for three. Short. Knight gets the rebound. Here's Zymel with it now. Cross court, Proska in the corner. Proska, high arcing shot for three, and it is good for Proska. That'll prompt another timeout, 30-second timeout taken by Coach Mays of Oxford. This Twin Valley offense looks much better than it did against Kennard-Dale yesterday. I don't know if that was just them coming back from holiday break a little sluggish, or if that Kennard-Dale defense was really tough yesterday. I guess we'll see later on when the boys take on those Rams from Kennard-Dale. 1:56 left. Twin Valley 35, Oxford 21. .150 left here, first half action of game one of the holiday tournament. Kane in the corner for the Hornets. Kane pulls up, shoots overnight, won't go. Here's Myers with it for the Raiders. Myers has his pocket pick, stolen away there by Kane. I think he was trying to find Proska on the pass. Kane lays in two for the Hornets. Hornets trail by 12, 1:26 left, first half. Inside, Sis goes to Proska. Myers scores the basket. Layup's no good from Kane. Knight has the rebound, finds Proska. Here's Gray in the corner with it now. Knight turns, lays in, and that goes for Knight. Another assist for Twin Valley. I keep repeating that phrase. Give the assist this time to Gray. Ball's tied up. Ooh. Wow, jump ball situation. Arrow points Oxford's way. Final 18 seconds, first half action. Zymel has it here. Inside gets it to Gray. Proska for three. He made one earlier. That one is good as well. Oxford by 19, 3-2. At the buzzer, Kane's gonna heave, and that's short. So after one half of basketball action, Twin Valley leads by 19. Our score is Oxford 23, Twin Valley 42. Second half coming at you next. Solanco High School started second half action. That ball is stolen there. I think it was Knight that had the steal for the Raiders. Raiders enjoyed a 19-point halftime lead. That's a turnover. Long outlet, Pam finds Hampshire. Hampshire can't convert there. What was a good opportunity for Oxford. Here's Myers with it for the Raiders. He hands off to Schmidt. Now Knight. Inside, cutting Zymel. Zymel lays in for two. Assist goes to Knight, and Zymel's got the chance to make it a three-point play at the line. That one's no good from Zymel. Biggest lead of the night for Twin Valley. They're up 21. Corner three from Brower is no good. Here's Zymel. Twin Valley continues to push the pace. Myers to Gray. Starting five back on the floor for Coach Proska and the Raiders. Inside tonight, we got a foul called against Brower. Oxford's ball here. It's Kane's got it. Kane drives. Marker around to Hampshire. Here's Brower with it. Brower for two. Good ball movement there by the Hornets. Zymel to Myers. Here's Schmidt. And Schmidt is fouled. Foul's called against number 22, Ben Harrigal. That's his second personal. Schmidt to Myers, back to Knight. Knight in the lane, sits and eventually falls for Matt Knight. He leads all scorers, and this one he's got 16. Kane, pull-up jumper in the lane, won't go, gets his own miss, and then throws it off of Myers to keep possession alive for the Hornets. Marker three, no good. Floorboards brought in by Knight. And we've got a timeout on the floor taken by Coach Proska. It's going to be a 30-second timeout to Twin Valley. 5:41 left, third quarter action. Twin Valley 46, Oxford 25. Zymel to Knight, around to Myers. Myers back inside off the shins of Knight, but he's able to save it. He finds Zymel in the corner. Zymel for corner three, won't go. Ball's fought over, eventually controlled by Harrigal. foul called here against Twin Valley. Foul go against number 5, Riley Gray. Hampshire with it. Pull up in the lane, no good. Knight gets the rebound for Twin Valley. Zymel steps around Harrigal all the way to the basket, won't go, but Gray's right there, cleans the glass, lays in for 2 for Twin Valley. More second chance points for the Raiders. They're enjoying this 23-point lead right now. Kane dribbles, gets it to Brower. Brower looks. Knocked away there by Schmidt, but Oxford's able to retake possession as Hampshire holds on to it. Here's Marker. Pull-up jumper in the lane does go for Marker. Marker leads the way for Oxford. He's got 11 points in this one. Oxford's going to be going to their bench here next substitution window. They've got 2 players checking into the scorer's table. Traveling violations called there against Gray. All right, so coming in, we've got 2 substitutions for Oxford. Landon Baker's on, and we're seeing Devin Bermudez for the first time tonight. Freshman guard, we didn't see him at all yesterday, so new player for us here in this holiday tournament. Schmidt finds Zymel. Zymel for 2. Another assist for Schmidt. Inbound, stolen away from Marker by Myers. Myers finds Knight. Knight lays in for 2. We're going to have a timeout taken by Coach Key Mays of the Hornets. 3:50 left in the third. Oxford 27, Twin Valley 52. Marker has it here for the Hornets. He gets to Hampshire. Hampshire finds the cutting Brower. Brower's shot's no good, but he is fouled on the way up. First one from Brower is good. Here comes the second one from Brower. That one is good. Deep pass to Knight. Myers finds Knight. Assist to Myers from the baseline. 2 more points for the Raiders. Bermudez here with it for the Hornets. Baker for 3 is short. Rebound's brought in by Gray. Knight to Johnson. Johnson finds Myers. Myers probes defense for a second. Now gets it to Knight. Knight to Gray along the baseline. We got a jump ball situation. Gray was tied up in the air. Arrow points the Raiders' direction. A couple more substitutions for Oxford. They appear to be clearing the bench a little bit. Jimmy Wisniewski, who we saw yesterday, the junior guard, comes in, as well as Isaiah Velasquez Rivera. Did not see Velasquez Rivera playing yesterday. Bertinez guards Johnson here. Now it's Proska, guarded by Wisniewski. Here's Johnson, works it to Proska. Proska looks inside, tries to find Gray, went off the hands of Hampshire, then Gray, so last touch by Twin Valley. It'll be Hornets ball. Velasquez Rivera in the corner here. That's Wisniewski. Marker in the corner. Excuse me, that's Baker, not Marker. Bertinez keeps it alive for the Hornets. Baker to Hampshire. And stolen. Here's Johnson with it. Gray, Proska in the corner. He already made 2. Won't go for Proska. And Johnson lays in for 2 for the Raiders. Shot there for Velasquez Rivera, no good. 23 is on the court for Twin Valley, that's Majeski. Here's Proska with it. Proska finds Johnson. Back to Proska. Now Gray. Johnson inside, Zymel off the glass, goes for Zymel. He's fouled, looking to make it a 3-point play from the line. Here's Zymel, looking to convert the 3-point play. Won't go. Velasquez Rivera with it here for Oxford. Bertinez. Now Wisniewski, nope, sorry, that's Hampshire. Finds Wisniewski. Wisniewski under the basket, throws one up, won't go. Majeski gets the rebound for Twin Valley. Here's Zymel. Gets it back there for Drake. Drake's pass eventually makes the way to Proska. Finds Johnson in the corner. Johnson for 3. No good. Bermudez gets the rebound for the Hornets. Baker's shot comes up a little bit short. Johnson and the Raiders have 5 seconds, 4 seconds to work. Gets it inside to Drake. Drake's got to get it up. He makes the basket. He is fouled. Extends the Twin Valley lead to 31. And Drake's got the chance to make a three-point play at the line here in the closing second of quarter number 3. Harrigal checks in. He replaces Hampshire for the Hornets. Drake's shot is no good. Bermudez doesn't even heave at the buzzer. So after 3 quarters of basketball action, Oxford 29, Twin Valley 60. Third quarter underway. Harrigal inbounds to Marker. Here's Kane with it now for the Hornets. Back to Marker. Marker shoots for 3. That is good. Inside Drake. This is Majeski. Majeski's 3. No good. Rebounds fought over, controlled by Wisniewski for Oxford. Kane now. Hampshire. Excuse me, that's Harrigal. Harrigal missed deep 2. Proska finds Majeski. Majeski has his pass picked there by Wisniewski. Kane with it. Kane steps inside the arc, shoots for 2. No good. Proska gets the rebound for the Raiders. This game's been played at a frantic pace for all 3 quarters so far, and shows no signs of slowing here in the 4th. Drake to Johnson to Majeski. Proska guarded by Wisniewski. Inside for Drake. Drake's unable to hold on to it. Here comes Kane and the Hornets. Kane gets it back to Hampshire. Hampshire's layup's no good. Tip back. That looks like a free throw attempt from Marker. Nobody around him. He's all alone at the line, and he nails. Counted as 2, though, not 1, even though it looked like that free throw. Majeski dribbles between 2 Hornets. Gets it to Drake. Drake finds Johnson. Johnson takes it back out here. Now Drake. Drake hits the front kind of underside of the rim there. His layup won't go. And Hampshire's pass for Harrigal is too strong and rolls out of bounds. It'll be the Raiders' ball. Proska to Johnson. Back to Proska here. Under 6 left. 26-point game in favor of the Raiders. Drake and Proska working back and forth. Drake, corner, Majeski, 3. Hampshire to Kane. Kane steps between the Raiders defenders, lays in for 2. Drake finds Majeski. We've got an offensive foul there. That's committed by Andrew Cabagas, the sophomore forward who's checked in. Marker with it now for the Hornets. Gets it to Wisniewski. Now Kane. Kane to Harrigal. Shot's no good. Fought over, still loose. It's Cabagas that had it. Johnson now. It'll be Oxford's ball here. Marker for threes, no good. Kane gets the offensive rebound, turnaround jumper, won't fall. Nobody's able to control the rebound, out of bounds. Last touched by Twin Valley, so it'll stay right here with the Hornets. Raiders lead by 27, clock runs here. Kane's floater won't go, and once again, Twin Valley's not able to control the rebound before it goes out of bounds, so it'll be Oxford's ball, or I should say it's going to stay Oxford's ball. Bermudez back in for the Hornets. He inbounds, but that pass is going to be, well, eventually Bermudez gets his own pass there. No one was able to control. Proska here, gets it back to Myers. Back to Proska. This is Wyant, Liam Wyant, the freshman guard, checked in for the first time tonight. Both teams are going deep to their benches in this 27-point game. Majeski's pass is picked off by Kane. Kane runs the length of the court and lays in for two. Shot is good. Cabagas makes it, Andrew Cabagas. Marker steps back, no good. Myers got that defensive rebound for Twin Valley. Process turns, finds Myers. And the shot is good there from Wyant. Wisniewski gets it to Kane. Kane works his way into the lane. The layup won't go. Myers to Majeski here for the Raiders. Proska inside to Myers. Myers off the glass for two. 3 subs are up at the Oxford bench. All right, substitutes coming in for both teams. For Oxford, we've got Velasquez Rivera, as well as Landon Baker checking in. I don't have a number 25 on my roster, but like I said, both programs are deep into their benches in this game. For Twin Valley, it's Eris Drake, the seniors, checked back in. Velasquez Rivera's shot, no good. Majeski with it now for Twin Valley. works it to Drake. Way in to Drake again. Looks like Twin Valley might be content to just let this one play out. Cabagas, Drake's gonna shoot for 3. Won't go for the senior. Kane's gonna try his luck. Floorboard's controlled by Praska. And Praska will dribble it out. So Twin Valley will finish 3rd in the Coach McDowell Holiday Tournament. We'll have the girls' 3rd place game for you next at 3 o'clock. We'll see you for that one.